right, sound is on. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Hope everybody had green eggs and ham for breakfast today. So yeah, it's a little weird. You don't know what's really, everything's kind of up in the air for what's going on. I'm kind of just waiting and waiting and waiting for people you know to contract this virus or whatever. So we'll be here doing our thing unless someone gets sick, and then we'll take precautionary steps for that. But for the most part, fingers crossed that nobody gets sick and we'll be able to continue on. So I'll do as much as I can in the arena. It's just super cold in there. So got to the point where I couldn't feel my fingers and my toes, so I was looking around for gloves and I couldn't find any. But I mean, there's only so much I can do in there. I don't really love that staircase because it's not big enough for me. I would really like it to be bigger and kind of up and down a little bit. Maybe one day I can get Dennis to build me a different set of stairs. But doing the best we can, trying to improvise a little bit of the Leave It training. A lot of our dogs have a stubborn nose, so working on that, especially Penny. She is the worst with Leave It. But yeah, so just adapting to that for now. Gonna try and do, depending on the weather, groups of dogs loose in the parking lot with recall. A lot of our dogs are lacking on their recall right now, so I spent a lot of time in the training room with Lilo and got her finally to respond to me, which was good. So baby steps with the Disneys and their wandering attention spans. No eggs there. I'm house sitting right now with a house that has 11 chickens and they're pumping out 10 a day. I can't even keep up with the amount of eggs that is flowing out of their butts. That house, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. I go out there every day and I like juggle to carry them all in. Every day I go out without a basket, and every time I'm out there I'm like, why didn't I bring a basket? So hopefully family comes home on Friday. They're traveling to Ireland, so hopefully they come back and I will be able to return home to my dogs. I miss my dogs. I can't have my dogs here. Believe it or not, they have 2 dog-aggressive Chihuahuas. What Chihuahua isn't aggressive? Sorry if anyone has one that's nice. So they have 2 crazy Chihuahuas and a shepherd that's really nice, and then a house rabbit and all kinds of animals. So it's just a lot. And the Chihuahuas are very loud and very unsocialized, so I just don't like to listen to the screaming. So I apt to leave Magnus and Noelle home with my mom, and May is going home with Devin. So it's working. I'm looking forward to Friday, though, because then I can go home and sleep in my own bed. Do the Danes get dry noses? Not all the time. I find that the older ones do sometimes. And there's a, what's it called? Wow, what's that stuff called? Paw wax. Had like a Boston Terrier on the front of it. I forget what that was called. I'm sure you could use Bag Balm or like the Paw Soother. I think that's what it was. And that can go on the snout. But not a lot of ours do. I really think that just comes with like the older Danes. Orville had like a skin issue where his nose got super crusty and weird. But then once he got put on an antibiotic, he was okay. So will May still be bred under these circumstances? That's the plan. And if for some reason by the time she comes in heat and I'm whatever, self-quarantining or whatever, I'll just breed the dogs at my house. So we'll figure it out when we cross that bridge. I'm still waiting for her to come into heat. It's like staring at a pot of water and hoping that it boils. I feel like it's taking forever, so I've tried to just not think about it because it's frustrating. And I can only stare at her for so long, and come on. Michaela definitely thinks Reese is pregnant. I don't know if I said that already. Most likely, I don't think we need her. Reese has had litter here before, and she's pretty comfortable here. I don't think we need her to move in like a week prior to, so it'll probably be like a couple days before for her, just with all the craziness going on. It'll be easier. Will the virus affect upcoming matches? Yes, it will. A lot of my people have compromised immune systems, so I've canceled my matches for this month, or we're in the process of doing that. Everything's changing, you know, we got to adapt to this, so just adapt and change, and then eventually everything will bounce back. So just stay positive and stop watching the news and and just relax. And you know I feel bad. I feel bad for a lot of people that are so worried with their compromised immune systems. I feel bad. Like my niece and nephew have really bad asthma. So worried about them, worried about everybody I know with compromised immune systems. And so I'm going to do my best that if something happens to me, I will self-quarantine myself, because I don't want to help spread the virus to people who can't necessarily fight it off as well as I'll be able to. So feel bad for everybody. I was supposed to go to Florida next Thursday. I got my nails done. Yeah, Donna was supposed to go to Europe. I got my nails done for my beach trip. That's why I have such hot pink nails. I know. At least I got in there before. Yeah, I know. So, yeah. Things change, you know. Florida will always be there, so I'll plan a trip for another time. But my dogs, I'm sure, will be thrilled to have me home, because I've been basically the whole end of February into the beginning of March. I've been house sitting at different homes, so I haven't even been home. So I miss my house and all my dogs. It's tough to bring them to work and then leave them. They're so used to just the routine that we have. So it's hard when they chase your car when you're leaving. But yeah, like I said, so we're going to try and do as much as we can in the arena. It's just so cold in there. Hopefully the sun comes out tomorrow and we'll be able to do more in the parking lot. And yeah, I don't know if anybody has any questions for me. Let me think. We need more of this. I need to leave that like that so Carlene gets more of that. Please take the dogs to good stairs and heat if you can stay healthy. Thanks. Yeah. I'm watching a dog race in Alaska this week. One of the few sports still in progress. Yeah, I know. I just want them to play like reruns of Bruins games, like the good games, you know, and the exciting games. Like just replay them. They're fun to watch. Something. Did Noelle have a wonderful birthday? Yes, she did. What kind of rabbit? It's gray, and it has long, silky, soft ears that are like small. I mean, they're not big, giant ears. They're like smaller ears. I know it looks kind of floppy. I don't know if that's if a floppy rabbit is a kind of rabbit, but is it?
I do think that their ears define.
They're very skinny, soft, long. They don't hang that low. They don't hang that low. It just kind of cups her face. She's very, very sweet. She hops around the house.
You have it at your house?
No, I'm house sitting for people that have a house rabbit. So she hops around the house. She's very nice. She poops in her pen in her little area. She doesn't, I mean, the chihuahuas are pooping and peeing all over the house. Right. The rabbit pees in the right spot, so.
My mom had one, and it was the most
so
clean thing.
So sweet, yeah. And I mean, I clean the little area that she has every day, so it doesn't smell or anything. I mean, she's very nice. I'll try and get a picture of her. Really enjoyed you watching you training in the arena this morning. You're welcome. I get bored in there with just one step walking, so I'll try and spice it up a little bit. Introduce more dogs at one time, depending on how they do. Gibson and Penny were a little new to that today. They did well for the first time with that, but could have been better. Had to get rid of the food because they got crazy with the food. True statement about turning off the news. Stress level's so high in this house, it's scary. Yeah, turn it off, man. Turn it off. Don't watch it. All right, well, I think that's it for me, so I'm going to turn this off until Carlene comes out.
Yeah.
That's a start. Will you go over there?
Yep. Yep.
That's not mail. Is that mail?
That's all the mail.
That's it?
To this box and that box. That's it. Yep.
That weighs a ton.
I just walked down there. It probably feels like change or something.
Oh.
Oh, the microphone needs to go on. Oh, you
I
put
did
it
that.
on. Okay, good.
Well, this is not looking very exciting, I'll tell you. Well, there's one. Jan Gerhold. Oh, my Lord. Okay, so we'll tell you which ones we have. We have Spring. We have Sombra. We have discount mugs. But the last thing we need.
That is true.
This is hail oranges, which are very nice, but we can't do that now. What the hell? Spring bulbs. And then we have, I did that one. And this one doesn't tell me who it is, but it's typed up fancy. And this is United Farm Workers. This is the bee stuff. Ace Hardware. This was somebody who sent it to Bentley White.
This is a reminder. Turn the light on. Turn
Here
the
we
light
go.
down.
Thank you. Plan for my retirement.
This is a reminder. Turn the light on. Turn the mic down.
We got it. Thank you. Etc. or whatever your name is. Well, oh, there it is. This is nothing. Because it didn't even know what my name was.
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of things call you Charlene.
I know. Yep. Okay, so we have Jan Gerhold. Thank you, Jan. It's mailed on the 13th. I have a feeling mail is going to be bad.
I'm wondering when they're gonna stop it.
I hope they don't stop it tomorrow because I got a script coming.
I mean, you know, it isn't.
Okay. 6 of the last 12 U.S. presidents have been left-handed, far greater than the national average of lefties, which is 10%. That's, you know, there's another thing that's interesting about presidents. How many of them have been raised by single mothers?
Ah,
Obama was. Clinton was. And things
Huh.
like that.
wow.
Let's see, I can't understand why women are okay that J.C. Penney has an older woman's clothing line named Sag Harbor.
But Sag Harbor's good stuff.
Really?
Yep. Yes, it is.
William Henry Harrison had a billy goat while at the White House. That's all right. Billy goats are
Somebody
good.
else had one too, or that was a repeat because we just had somebody tell us about the
It was
goat at the White House.
not a goat, it was Arnold Schwarzenegger with a pony and a donkey in his house.
Oh,
Sounds all right to me.
yeah.
Okay, so this is very heavy. It feels like the kind of thing that
Chains, maybe?
Bud orders.
Oh,
I already had my supper.
oh, good. What'd you have just now?
Yeah, I ate the rest of the beef stroganoff.
Oh, good.
Oh, okay. Well, here's the stainless steel one. Ah. Oh, boys.
Do you buy them or did someone send them?
No, we bought them.
Ah.
No, because the last bunch we got were not stainless.
Oh,
These are supposed to be stainless. I can't see.
gosh, I can't see them, that's for sure.
However, okay, we'll put them in there. And then I'll put them down here. That's where the others are. Yeah. Stainless steel, it says. Okay, we'll put that in the pot. I don't want to do that. What do we got here? Oh, these are mine.
Okay. That's yours?
That's a mine. That's a mine. And then I might as well throw these away because I changed them all anyway. And we got rid of this. We had to change people around so that we had a minimum number of people doing the maximum work and not having them go from the barn to the house. So we have two different groups. We have the house group and we have the barn group. And you must not see the house group up here. I mean the barn group. And they'll do their thing on camera down there, etc.
Chewy is behind on mailings. Ordered and got email telling me it will be delayed.
Oh my.
Yes, that is absolutely true. I have been a reoccurring monthly person for years, and mine is now delayed. It
Oh,
won't
dear.
be in, maybe it'll get there by April. Blah, blah, blah. I used to raise and show giant chinchilla rabbits. Oh, wow. Richard Civil.
Huh.
Add that to your, was that on your list? I can't remember.
I don't know.
Raising chinchillas. Yeah. Judy has a chinchilla.
Yep.
All right. It's anybody's. Oh. All right. Happy St. Patrick's Day.
I guess we done. That's all.
Everybody must be glued to the TV or having family time.
Well, they're not supposed to be having family
At
time.
home, though, they are.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like in their house, they're supposed to
Yeah,
be.
well,
We're
that's true.
supposed to be getting along and having,
Having a good time.
yeah, having kumbaya. There was a lady that said, I have homeschooled my like 6-year-old and my 8-year-old for approximately 2 hours and like 22 minutes. And I think the teacher should earn $1 billion a year for teaching kids.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, she's like 2 hours and 22 minutes or whatever, 17 minutes, and I'm ready to basically poke my eyes out, right? Okay, anybody else?
Nobody
Wow,
else.
holy cannoli.
Okay.
Fastest time in America. All right, I'm on overnight tonight. Carlene already ate. That's it in a nutshell. Ooh, Dog Fest notice from Linda. No more double beds. Wow. When you make your reservation, you can be on a list. King rooms have pull-out sofas. Oh, that's nice. Ah. All right. Thank you, Linda.
So they have king size
Yes,
with pullouts?
yes,
Oh, they must cost more money then.
I think
Oh,
so.
well.
They don't? Why would so people okay. Oh, I see. Right. So there's 2 double beds in each bed in the people share. But if they in this one king and a sofa, so if people want to share, they can have a king and a sofa. If they want to
You
share
can
the
get 3
cost of a
people in
room.
there. King
you
size.
could easily, right.
You really could.
Yeah. Thank you, Linda. My brain wasn't wrapped around that sentence directly. Trying to find toilet paper. Yes, isn't that crazy? Judy emailed that she had gone someplace and there was no tomato sauce. No, there's nothing. People, there's nothing on the shelves.
No.
Carlene wants me 6 feet away. There's nothing on the shelves at the grocery store. All right, I'm glued to the Iditarod. Ah, the first musher should finish tonight.
Oh,
Well, that's a tough sport.
that's a tough haul.
That is a tough thing, right? Those dogs love it, though. My mom used to have huskies, and people would come to the house and they would say, "Oh my goodness, your dog's crate is all." Blaze was the dog. Your dog's crate is all chewed up. She hates her crate. And my mother said, "She's chewing it to get into it." She's like they love their crates. They love being boxed up. All right, that's permission to go. Stay well. You as well. Thank you.
Bye.